starters for our first race on Saturday, January 13th program. Field of 6 kick things off. Claiming Pacers, breaking free inside post. Gilles Barrio right next door. Twinbee Casino and Steve Mahar. Speed Indeed scores 3. Mike Stevenson. Then from 4, Laura's Lease and Todd Treitz. Scoring 5, Madlena Brave, Lonnie Stokes, and Skill Factor and Mike Downey outside. Here they come. Off and pacing, breaking free, using his quick gate speed, and he's got the lead. Skill Factor leaving well from the outside, and he's up on the outside and moving in and angling now to the pylons. In second, getting away third, Twinbee Casino. Then it's Madlena Brave on the outside, going up fourth. Inside is Laura's Lease. And trailing to the opening quarter, that's Speed Indeed. And Barrio is set up shop with the post-time favorite and the heavy favorite at that, breaking free on top. A length and a half. Skill Factor sits in the pocket second. 29-4 opener. Then gapped out Twinbee Casino. Looks at it third. Then Laura's Lease back in fourth. Speed Indeed gets rolling along, and he's on the outside. And he's going to get some cover now as Laura's Lease is angled out for Treitz from fourth. 3/8 of the mile in, led by the favorite, breaking free. Then Skill Factor following it up closely in the pocket as Barrio tries to grab a breather here, and on the outside, Laura's Lease third. Twinbee Casino is getting the royal shuffle back here, and he's now shuffled back to fifth. The Speed Indeed comes to fourth, the opening half in 1:01.3 as they round the turn, and breaking free, still leading. Inside, Skill Factor, Laura's Lease third. Then Speed Indeed covered up second over fourth. Twinbee Casino locked in solid from fifth, and Madlena Brave trails onto the 3/4 they go, breaking free. Trying to go coast to coast here, and he's got the lead. Trying to get a small jump on them here as Barrio asks him for more by the 3/4. 1:33, breaking free. Watch for Skill Factor, though. What a nice pocket trip he's enjoyed, and Mike Downey is gaining with every stride now on the leader, breaking free, who's trying to break away here, but Skill Factor staying with him. 8th to go, breaking free. Skill Factor coming on, they're in deep stretch, breaking free. Skill Factor digging in, but it's breaking free. He's going to win it. Skill Factor second, Laura's Lease third. Nice mile, 2:02.4. And your winner, breaking free, the winner of race 1, Skill Factor the Deuce. Back to the winner circle, winner of race number 1, breaking free. 8-year-old son of Make a Deal out of the Dallas Almahurst Pickering. Owned by Mike Morris, Mike Clinton, along with Scott Hubbard. Mike Morris does the training. And he recorded 13 wins last season, and he's 1 for 2 this year, winning this afternoon, 2:02.4. And the starters for our second race at the gate, and the gate is moving. 7 starters. Claiming Mares, Woodmere Coal Dust inside, Doug Falcons Jr. Trudy's Future and Steve Mahar, Funday Bay, Mike Downey. Wild Cherry, Todd Treitz, Lucky Northern Star, and Mark Haig. Arcane Agent, Gilles Barrio, an outside entry. Promises, and John Davidson. 7 starters across the gate, second race. Here they come. They are off and pacing to the inside. Woodmere Coal Dust goes for it. Trudy's Future. Then on the outside, that's Lucky Northern Star battling, and on the outside now gets to second. Trudy's Future back third. Funday Bay got away racing fourth, and it's Wild Cherry. Arcane Agent Promises trails as they make their way to the opening quarter. And Haig looking for a spot at the pylons, and he backs off now to third. Up front action, though, as Woodmere Coal Dust on the lead, and leading by a length and a half, 29-3 opener. Trudy's Future riding the pocket in second. Lucky Northern Star in third. Then Wild Cherry first up on the outside, driving from fourth right behind her. Here comes Arcane Agent. Then getting shuffled back, Funday Bay all the way back to 6 now. And on the outside, Promises is going to try it from 7th as they come through the stretch to the half, and Trudy's Future. And Mahar pulls the plug early, and he's out battling for the lead, neck and neck. and Trudy's Future on the outside. The half in 1:01. Woodmere Coal Dust inside. Back on top again. Trudy's Future outside second. Then racing third, Lucky Northern Star. Wild Cherry still spotted nicely. Second over and fourth, Arcane Agent third over. And on the outside advancing from fifth. Then six goes Promises, and Wild Cherry tips out 3 wide now, and Rockin' Todd goes for the lead. Trudy's Future has it by the 3/4, 1:32.1. Watch for Promises, full of pace on the outside, and 3 wide the mare for Davidson, and she has now come to second. In between horses, Arcane Agent, Wild Cherry though with a slight lead. Wild Cherry, Promises, Arcane Agent, Trudy's Future. Deep stretch, Wild Cherry, and Rockin' Todd is going to get the job done here. Wild Cherry wins it. Arcane Agent 1 second, and Promises, a nice third. Time for the mile, 2:03 and 3. Wild Cherry and Todd Trites. As we parade back now, the winner of race number 2, number 4, Wild Cherry, a 6-year-old daughter of Chill Factor. Out of the Big Towner mare, Lowella Hanover, owned by Terry Price of St. John. Charlie Price drives, Todd Trites in the driver's seat. And 14 wins for this mare last season, and she's 1 for 2 so far this year, first and the second in her first 2 starts of this season. And a win today, Wild Cherry, for owner Terry Price and Todd Trites. And the mile, 2:03 and 3 for Wild Cherry. Stutters for the third race, approaching the top of the stretch. Giz Can Do and Gilberto. Cambo Time right next door for Doug Falcons Jr. Come on, Scoot, Todd Trites, My Buddy Mark, Mike Stevenson. Then Big V and Steve Mahar, and Roll a Long Cash has the outside post. John Davidson. 6 across the gate, the third race. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good early battle here. My Buddy Mark going for it. Come on, Scootin' on the inside. Giz Can Do gets away well, but taking the lead. Come on, Scoot. My Buddy Mark on the outside will back off now behind the leader and is racing second. Giz Can Do away third. Cambo Time fourth. Then racing fifth up the backside, Big V, and on the run, My Buddy Mark, and everybody by OK. And up front again, we check the leader. Come on, Scoot, off by himself. And a 6-length lead, 29 and 3 opener. Then Giz Can Do now rides the pocket in second. Cambo Time is now assumed third. Big V fourth, Roll a Long Cash. And trailing after the break, My Buddy Mark is a roll along to the 3/8 pole. And Trites in controlling order here with Come on, Scoot, looking for his second straight win on the card. He's got the lead. Giz Can Do is edging up, racing second. Then Cambo Time, here comes Roll a Long Cash on the outside, driving up the half, 1:01 and 4. Behind him goes Big V, and My Buddy Mark still trails again the half, 1:01 and 1 around the paddock turn. Still led by Come on, Scoot. Then second, Giz Can Do. Outside, Roll a Long Cash. Third, Big V. He's got a nice trip. Covered over in fourth. Inside, Cambo Time and My Buddy Mark catching the field onto the 3/4. Come on, Scoot still leading. Roll a Long Cash. Giz Can Do. He hasn't left the pylons yet. He's still right there. 3/4. In 1:33 as they round the turn. Come on, Scoot. He loves it on the front end, and that's where he is. He's got an 1/8 of a mile to go left here to win it. It's Come on, Scoot. Roll a Long Cash. Giz Can Do for third. Deep stretch. Come on, Scoot. Going away. Come on, Scoot. Giz Can Do up the inside. Roll a Long Cash. But Come on, Scoot, the veteran wins it here. And he wins it. Trites his second straight on the afternoon. In for second, Giz Can Do. And third, going to Roll a Long Cash. Time for the mile, 2:03 and 3. Come on, Scoot. And so far this afternoon, Todd Treitz off to a quick start. He's got 2 wins in our first 3 races. And he scores here with the 11-year-old veteran, Come On Scoot. Son of Direct Scooter of the Falcon Elmhurst mare, Come On Kimono by Curtis Johnston of St. John. Brock McEachran trains, Todd Treitz drives. And again, Come On Scoot, winning his first of the season. And the mile 2:03 and 3, Come On Scoot. Winning for Todd Treitz, and that's 20 career victories for Come On Scoot. First of the season, 2:03 and 3. And the top of the stretch, 4th race, Ed and Eddie Marquez, educated. Steve Mahar, just a reminder, Lonnie Stokes. Again, everybody loves Raymond, a late scratch. Camsman and Mike Downey. And we have Katahdin Country, Mike Stevenson. And Comical Brilla now moves in a spot. She's 6 to the outside, and Joe Barrio. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. Camsman busting out for it. Then Educated on the inside of him as they round the first turn. On the outside, getting away strong. Katahdin Country right there as well. Ed, and Eddie. And he takes over 3rd. Then Katahdin Country 4th. Just a reminder, and Comical Brilla takes a back seat as they race on to the opening quarter. Educated, the 4-year-old mare on top and moving out by 2. But now second, Ed and Eddie. Camsman is looking for a spot at the cones and gets there. An opening quarter 29, Katahdin Country. Left out, driving up from 4th. That'll give cover to Comical Brilla, and she'll try it from the back. And right there as well on the inside is just a reminder as they drive to the 3/8 led up front by Educated. Looking good on the front end, out by 2. Then Ed and Eddie racing second. Camsman 3rd. Katahdin Country still outside, advancing on to 3rd now. Camsman boxed in solid 4th. Then Comical Brilla looks to have lots of pace, and she's buying her time from 5th. And racing 6 now in the backfield. Just a reminder, 101 as they pass the half as they drive on to the 5/8 and Educated. Gets a jump on the field, now out by 2 again. Ed and Eddie, but watch for Comical Brilla. And Barrio drives her 3 wide onto the 3/4. Educated, Comical Brilla. And these two will battle it out here this final quarter. And now racing 3rd, Ed and Eddie by the 3/4. 1:33, Comical Brilla now takes a lead. Educated fighting back again on the inside as they race neck and neck for this final 8th. The 2 mares battling up front. Educated, Comical Brilla on the outside coming to her. Then 3rd, Ed and Eddie. Katahdin Country coming on again. Comical Brilla clears to the front now. Comical Brilla wins it. Educated 2nd, and Katahdin Country out every step of the way, and he earns a 3rd place finish. A mile 2:03 and 1, Comical Brilla. Parading back now to the winner's circle, winner of race 4. Number 7, Comical Brilla, 9-year-old mare, but can best. Out of the On the Road again mare, Elmhurst Ticklish. Owned by Bob Tilley, Lesmont, trained and driven by Gilles Barrio. Comical Brilla winning 9 on the season last year, including a new record 155, and she's off to a good start. She wins this afternoon, the mile 2:03 and 1. Stutters for the 5th race behind the gate. And approaching top of the stretch, Bando Morris and Joe Barrio. Emery Sealster, Steve Mahar, Memories of Love, Ed Harvey. Ryan's Fancy, Todd Treitz. Future Secret, Mike Stevenson, Holiday Moon, and Sam Hodgen. Victory.com as the outside post this time with Lonnie Stokes. Field of 7, race number 5. 7 across, here they come. They're off, and a good start. Ryan's Fancy busting out for the lead. Bando Morris on the inside. Then Future Secret in between horses and in the middle and on the outside. Quickly and going on. That's Victory.com, and a strong start for him going for the lead. Bando Morris now sits back third. Future Secret away fourth. Then racing fifth, Emery Sealster back to Memories of Love, and trailing the field in the backfield, Holiday Moon, as they make their way to the opening quarter by that marker. And Lonnie Stokes has Victory.com by that opening quarter, 29 and 3 up front. It's Victory.com. Then racing second in the pocket, Journey Ryan's Fancy. Then outside, Mahar driving up on the outside, and he is now third. Coming on and going on, Emery Sealster. Then Bando Morris, he's found the outside flow, and he gets out, driving out from fourth. Then right behind him comes Holiday Moon. Future Secret getting the shuffle back, and trailing now Memories of Love, 101 and 3 past the half. Victory.com. Then Ryan's Fancy outside, driving on to third, Emery Sealster. Ryan's Fancy now third. Bando Morris on the outside. He's driving up from fourth, and he's tipping out 3 wide for the drive. Then it's Holiday Moon in behind him, and he's driving on as well. Then Memories of Love, and trailing now Future Secret by the 3/4. Victory.com. Looking strong by the 3/4, 133. Victory.com, and what a trip Ryan's Fancy has had. And he's second, and Trites pounces him from the pocket, looking for his third win of the day. But Victory.com, the one to bring them home. Victory.com, Ryan's Fancy, Bando Morris, Holiday Moon, and Victory.com right out of the 7-hole. And he's going to win it here for Stokes. Ryan's Fancy second. Bando Morris, his win streak is snapped at 4, and he finishes third. Time for the mile, 2:03. Here in the 5th race, Victory.com. Parading back now, winner of race number 5, number 7, Victory.com. 6-year-old son of Life Sign of the Cam Fella mare, Cam Sensation. Alma John Beaton of Sydney, Ron Chamberlain train, Lonnie Stokes in the bike, and he's hit the board in 2 starts this year from 2 tries, and this afternoon winner in 2:03. Starters for the 6th race, Top Class Pacers moving in behind the gate, and approaching top of the stretch, Salzbrook Dandy as the inside, Todd Trites. Rapid Cane, John Davidson, R.E.'s Donna, Steve Mahar. Magnetic Banka, Gilles Barrio, No Apology, Mike Downey, Burt, and Burt will try it from the outside with Mike Stevenson. 6 across the gate, Top Class Pacers of the afternoon. Here they come. They're off. Rapid Cane going for it. Then Salzbrook Dandy on the inside. He's going for it as well. Around the first turn, he's got the lead. Then Rapid Cane is racing back in second. Magnetic Banka gets away, racing in third. No Apology fourth. Then it's R.E.'s Donna, and Burt trails as Salzbrook Dandy takes him up the backstretch to the opening quarter. Magnetic Banka makes a move on the outside, and he's driving on to second as they race to the opening quarter. Magnetic Banka now takes the lead as Trites lets him go in opening quarter. 30 seconds. Salzbrook Dandy now sits in the pocket, racing in second. Rapid Cane back in third. Then looking back in fourth is No Apology. R.E.'s Donna, Burt, and Burt trails, and Barrio now in control of his own destiny here with Magnetic Banka after taking the lead. Then racing second is Salzbrook Dandy, and he's rolled off stride. And everybody by okay. Rapid Cane came out as well as they're halfway home in 1 minute and 3/5. The inquiry is up as they round the turn. Magnetic Banka, Rapid Cane on the outside, and some confusion there. And Rapid Cane appears to be trying to pull up as they drive on to the 3/4 they go. And it's Magnetic Banka, then racing second. No Apology, third. R.E.'s Donna. Now fourth, Rapid Cane. Burt and Salzbrook Dandy has rolled it off again. by the 3/4, 130 3/5. Magnetic Bank, no apology second. Our Ease Donna racing back in third, and Rapid Cane fourth. Burton Burke, Salzbrook Dandy, and again the inquiry is up. Magnetic Bank, the clear one to beat here. He's rolled and out by about 3 lengths. Racing to the wire. It's going to be Magnetic Bank. No apology. Will hold on for the deuce. Our Ease Donna right there. Then Rapid Cane, Burton Burt, and Salzbrook Dandy. Time for the mile, and equaling his trip of last week, Magnetic Bank again this week, the mile 2:01. And back to the winner circle, the winner of our top class of the day, second straight win, Magnetic Bank finds the winner circle. Magnetic Bank, a 7-year-old son of Happy Family, out of the Tyler B. mare, Magic Puff, owned by Ray Frazier of Moncton. And he's 2 for 2 in 2007 after another solid campaign last season, which saw him gain 11 wins in last season's campaign. And he's back 2 for 2 this year. And another convincing win, 2:01. Magnetic Bank, Gilles Barrio takes the top class. And again, 2 for 2 in 07, the mile in 2:01, equaling his trip from last week. And the stutters for the 7th race behind the stutter. Post time, PayPal and Todd Trites. Life Streamer and Mike Downey. ROF Racing High and Sam Hodgen. Tiger Trouble, Lonnie Stokes. Tisha's Pit Pony, Steve Mahar. Island Zane, Rick Armstrong. Kane Rise Again. Gilles Barrio. 7 stutters here in race 7. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Tisha's Pit Pony chasing the gate out of there, and Mahar looking for the lead. Then Life Streamer in along the cones, going with her around the first turn, then getting away third. PayPal, Island Zane on the outside, 4th. Then racing 5th, ROF Racing High. Then it's back to Tiger Trouble and Kane Rise Again. Trails the field as they make their way to the opening quarter. And Tisha's Pit Pony, and Mahar sets up shop, but not for long. There goes Mike Downey and Life Streamer out to take the lead by that opening quarter, 30-3. Life Streamer now on top. Then racing second, gapped out now as Tisha's Pit Pony. PayPal sits in racing from 3rd. Then it's Island Zane 4th. ROF Racing High sits 5th. Then 6th, Tiger Trouble moving. And trailing at the backfield, Kane Rise Again. Through the stretch, racing to the half-mile point, led by Life Streamer. And Downey trying to get a break here. Tisha's Pit Pony, the backfield, quickly in motion and off stride at the back. That's Kane Rise Again, the half, 1:03 as they round the turn. It's still Life Streamer. On the outside, though, driving second, Tiger Trouble. Then it's Tisha's Pit Pony on the outside, back out for the drive from 3rd. Then racing 4th inside to PayPal. Then up the inside, Island Zane. He's going to try it from the back, and he's got lots of pace. Watch for him late. Then it's ROF Racing High, and out of this one is Kane Rise Again, and Stokes looking for another win on the program. He's got a commanding lead here with Tiger Trouble, 135 by the 3/4. Tisha's Pit Pony, Island Zane in the thick of things right there, 3rd, and coming on strongly now. Life Streamer 4th and 8th to go, and down the lane they come, Tiger Trouble. Watch for Island Zane, he's coming on, and they're getting in deep stretch. And it's Tiger Trouble, Island Zane. Tiger Trouble, Island Zane, and Tisha's Pit Pony 3rd. The mile 2:06 and 1. Rather 2:07 and 1. Mile 2:07 and a 5th. Back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 7. Number 4, Tiger Trouble, 3-year-old pacing filly. She's a daughter of Pacific Fella to the No Nukes mare, Ion, owned by Frank Fagan of Moncton. Frank does the training, Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat, and second lifetime win for the filly, and she wins her first of the year, 2:07 and 1. Tiger Trouble, 2:07 and 1 here in race 7. And the starters for our 8th race. Approaching top of the stretch, Charlotte's Monty and Mike Stevenson, Lockload Fire and Steve Mahar, Ingals and John Davidson, Action Raider, Gilles Barrio. Then we have Milton Markag, Talking About My Boy, Todd Trites at outside 7, Bob Weiser and Lonnie Stokes. 7 across the gate, here they come. They're off. Bob Weiser out for the lead. Milt on in between horses, and Lockload Fire are around the first turn. And it's Lockload Fire, but not for long. Bob Weiser's got him past the opening 8th pole now, and he's got the lead. Racing second, Lockload Fire. Then third, Milt. Action Raider got away 4th, Ingals 5th. Then Talking About My Boy, and a slow start for Charlotte's Monty, as Stokes has Bob Weiser in a familiar spot, of course, and he's on the lead by that opening quarter in a quick 28 and 4 from the 7 hole, and he was there 28 and 4. Lockload Fire staying within about 2 lengths of him right now. Racing second, and Milt is gapped out third. Racing fourth, Action Raider. We may see a move from him soon out of the 4 hole. Then racing fifth, Talking About My Boy. He's angled out, and there goes Action Raider out from 4th through the stretch. Racing to the half, up top, Bob Weiser. Lockload Fire, the half, 59 and 1, 30 and change. In the second quarter, Bob Weiser, Lockload Fire, just buying his time in the pocket. Action Raider third, Talking About My Boy on the outside. Driving 4th, Milt is 5th. Then it's Charlotte's Monty and Ingals, and there goes Lockload Fire, and he's firing from the 2 hole and going right on by Bob Weiser as they drive to the 3 quarters. It's Lockload Fire moving out now by about 3 and making it more by the 3 quarters, 132. Watch for Action Raider. He made up a lot of ground taking the inside route. Then Talking About My Boy, and they're starting to catch in on the leader, and the leader right now is Lockload Fire, but he's got Action Raider coming behind him, and as well tipping out Talking About My Boy. They're coming 3 high in the lane. Lockload Fire, Action Raider, Talking About My Boy, but a perfect pocket trip, and he's going to win it. And your winner here is Lockload Fire. Action Raider second, Talking About My Boy. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 1. Lockload Fire. Afternoon, and Lockload Fire turns the trick here, and the 11-year-old son of Sporting Rifle out of the High Ideal mare, Madeira Elmhurst. Owned by Travis Fowler. As mentioned, Brock McEachern training Steve Mahar in the driver's seat, and the horse 2 for 2 so far in 07, and he wins this afternoon. And the mile for Lockload Fire, 2:04 and 1/5. Lockload Fire. Fastest trip in 3.5 years, and he wins 2:04 and 1. Starters now, top of the stretch. We end the day, full field of 8. Mega Rose and Gilles Barrio. Largo Sun, Lonnie Stokes. Cold J Commando and Mike Stevenson. UK Bluegrass, Steve Mahar, Dusty Lane Lass. Rick Armstrong, Arctic Spur, and Sam Hodgen. Consider Me Lucky, Todd Trites, Ties Power. Outside 8 for Markag. 8 starters, here they come. They're off. Mega Rose going for the lead. Hugh Cape Bluegrass goes for it, and Largo Sun tucks in early and is driving third around the first turn. Then on the outside, Arctic Spur, and she's fired up today and driving up 3 wide up the backside. Then Largo Sun now sits back 4th. Cold J Commando has a nice look at things from 5th. Racing 6, Dusty Lane Lass and Ties Power, and trailing in the backfield, Consider Me Lucky, and Mahar taking no prisoners runners here. He's right on the lead with UK Bluegrass. 30 seconds. Arctic Spur on the outside getting parked, and they're neck and neck. Arctic Spur is now going to clear the lead as Mahar lets UK Bluegrass and Arctic Spur take over as they come off the turn. Arctic Spur, Mega Rose has made a first up bold move, and she's driving up on the outside, challenging second. UK Bluegrass is racing third. Then fourth, Cole J. Commando, a Largo Sun ties Power, then Dusty Lane last, and Consider Me Lucky trails a half 101 and 1, led by Arctic Spur. Mega Rose on the outside. She moved early, and she's up to challenge second. Then racing third inside UK Bluegrass. Racing fourth, Cole J. Commando, as they drive on to the 3/4, and they're still battling toe-to-toe. Mega Rose, though, on the outside has got the lead. Arctic Spur is racing second. Watch for Cole J. Commando, and he's driving up on the outside and driving up 3/4, 133 and 1 as they round the turn. Mega Rose, Cole J. Commando had a nice watch of most of the front end action, and he's going to take full advantage here, and Cole J. Commando going on by. Mega Rose second on the inside, then racing third, Arctic Spur. Mega Rose battling back again, getting tight, but it's Cole J. Commando. He is going to win it, Cole J. Commando, and Mega Rose fought the tough fight, but just losing at the wire. The mile 2:04 and 2. Cole J. Commando takes a finale 2:04 and 2. Parading back now, your winner of race 9, final race of the afternoon to 3, Cole J. Commando. 7-year-old son of Ships, Big Towner out of the Royal Arms Mare. Southern Royalty, owned by Reg and Roger Holman, trained and driven by Mike Stevenson. Cole J. Commando, he's been on the board in each of his 2 starts this season. 3rd place effort and a win here this afternoon in 2 starts this year. And the mile today, 2:04 and 2. Cole J. Commando. Mike Stevenson taking the finale of the day. The mile 2:04 and 2. Congratulations.